Hello and welcome, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology. So good to see you and thanks for joining me today. Today I want to share with you my number one stretch that I do that has really helped my back pain, shoulder, and neck. Anytime I feel it's starting to get tense, I do this exercise and it gets me out of putting my back out. So let's go take a look at it. So what this exercise works on is actually your hamstrings, okay? So anytime you're sitting for a long period of time and not moving, it tightens up and you can get back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, right? So it sort of can go up that way. Or, when you're doing lots of computer work and your shoulders are in a really weird position and stuff like that, it's hard to have good posture when you have tight hamstrings, right? So this is a really great one, even if you have back pain, because we're going to be lying on the floor here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And so you don't have to, put yourself in a weird way. You can be as relaxed as possible, and then you can hang out in the stretch position for a long time as well. So what you do need, though, that's why I'm on the floor here, is a door frame, okay? You'll just have to pay attention to where the door is. You don't want to be on the opening side, right? You want to be where the door kind of opens. Or any type of wall that you can have one of your legs go through. So I'll show you the setup right now. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be lying down on your back, totally flat and relaxed. Okay? So we're going to work up my right leg first. So I'm going to scoot myself close to where my leg is going to be up the wall. Okay? So if your back is sore right now, you don't want to be too close to the wall. So that's maybe good for now. What you want to do is, make sure you don't hyperextend your leg, but you want to make your leg straight. Okay? Keep all your kind of joints in a line. You don't want to be, your leg off to the side like this or like this, right? You want to be in a line as best as you can. Then all you're going to do is just relax here and extend this leg. And then you want to feel a nice stretch. So it's really good to feel about 70% stretch, okay? You don't want to go and try and fix your back pain in 10 seconds, right? It's not going to work. You're going to end up maybe hurting yourself more than benefit, right? So a good gauge is about 70%, right? 100% being like you're sweating and steam's coming out of your ears and you're freaking out, right? And 10% is basically that you don't feel anything at all, right? So you want to get to 70. So for me, get closer to 70. So this for me is not 70. This is probably like about a 30. Right? So all you need to do is scoot yourself, your butt, actually closer to the door jamb, right? And then you'll see there, right? So I've got a bit of space between that and my leg. But again, making sure that this stays nice and relaxed. Your other leg and the rest of your body is just going to sit here in a relaxed state. So still, because I work this exercise, this is not enough for me yet. So what I'm going to do is get my butt right against the door jamb. Okay? So however you can get there. And then you want to keep it as tight, straight as possible, right? And then all you simply do is, you can grab a timer or you can sit here for a minimum of 2 minutes. Okay? You don't want to sit here all day, but 2 minutes is a really good time period for the muscles to actually, and your nervous system to just kind of chill out and allow your body to relax, right? So anything less than 2 minutes is not going to be great. 5 minutes is probably a good time to stay here, right? As long as you're not going over 70%. If you start to feel that it's like, ooh, this is really tight, and you're kind of freaking out, you can kind of just scooch back a tiny bit, okay? But you want to sit here for between 2 to 5 minutes. And all you do is you just, surrender to the moment and just let it be, right? And you just try and allow this, or you can even bring your breath into this area just to relax it and let it do its thing. So we'll just pretend that was 5 minutes of hanging out there, and then you can just slowly get out of it, and there you go there. And then to do the other side, all you need to do is come over to this, right? So you can scoot yourself over and see what this side is like, okay? And you can just kind of awkwardly move yourself into position. So if I was on the other side of the door, the door would be in the way, so that's not good, right? So we hang out here for 5 minutes. And again, try and keep, now my left leg's getting worked, so try and keep my right and my back and body as comfortable as possible just by lying down like this, right? And we just sit there for 2 to 5 minutes. And then we see how that feels, right? So there you go. It's a really simple exercise, and it's easy to do because all you have to do is lie down. But it's really important to just lie and then get that leg extended, and 2 to 5 minutes. Try and do this a couple times a day. I do this as soon as I feel a little bit of tension, or I've been doing a lot of computer work and I can feel the tension kind of like, mounting up. I right away run over here and stick my leg up in the air for a couple of minutes, right? So there are a bunch of different other exercises, but I find this one so easy and easy to do, right? It's really easy. And also, I give this to almost every one of my reflexology clients that has any type of neck, shoulder, and lower back issues, right? Which is one of the most, 3 of the most common kind of pains, right? And so even if they're not feeling too much in their lower back, but they're feeling neck stuff, this exercise really can benefit and help that better. Because when you work, as you know, reflexology, when you're working on the feet, and the feet are nice and you're working all the muscles and all the tendons are loosening up and stuff like that, the rest of the body has a greater foundation for the body to work from, right? Because everything will start to move upstream. Your knees will feel better, your hips, your shoulders, neck, right? And as we know in reflexology, these main sort of areas, like our ankles, our knees, our hips, right? Our shoulders, our neck, all these big movement areas, these big joints in our body, they all work together, right? As we're moving in space, as we move, everything's compensating and working together, right? So if something's tight, everything upstream. So if your hip is really tight or your lower back is feeling out, right? You kind of go, oh, and then you don't move as freely. So then that shows up in the shoulder, shows up in the neck, shows up in the knee, shows up in the ankle and the toes and the feet, right? So this is a really great, simple exercise that you can give as, homework in between reflexology sessions to your clients. Anybody who is experiencing pain and stuff. And pretty much everybody has tight hamstrings, no matter what we do, because the world that we work in, computers, sitting at the dining room table, sitting on the couch, things like that, we sit a lot, right? So loosening up those hamstrings is going to be a great benefit for pretty much anybody, right? So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any great exercises that you give to your reflexology clients that benefit maybe other things or the same sort of stuff, right? So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And remember to keep those feet and your hamstrings happy. Bye-bye. If you're interested in learning more about reflexology, you could subscribe to the channel below. It's also very helpful to hit that like button, and feel free to share it with anybody who you think might be interested in it. You can find my online courses, reflexology charts, and other reflexology goodies over on my website, which is balancingtouch.ca. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you have some more time, you can check out some other videos. Till next time, this is Adam Thomas from balancingtouch.ca. See you later.